Wow, welcome back. It's me, KRELL.
Oh man, we got professional commentator here.
Yeah, actual.
Thanks for coming, KRELL. It's good to see you.
Wow, it's okay, Ben.
So welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Ben versus Tom, Clash of the Titans.
Oh man, the Forbidden Rod. Actually, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So you deal some damage to yourself, but it gives you magic wind.
Magic wind.
Yeah,
Wow.
so you use it a lot, and it gives you wind.
Brilliant.
But it also hurts a lot. He's obviously not used it much, but hopefully.
Do you think the more you use it, the less it hurts?
Can't just start using it straight up.
Oh my god.
Do you think there's a reason why we're not allowed to make videos normally?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, right. I don't actually give a shit what happens to these guys, so
No.
I just need to try and do as much damage to you as possible.
My god, I hope the men are hearing you, giving your rousing introductory speech.
No, I've got my second in command, and I'm just whispering in his ear I don't give a shit about any of these guys, and me and him are having a giggle while we're smoking a cigarette off to one side.
I fear the enemy. Do you remember
Okay.
that from the old Horned Rat game?
I fear the... Oh man, Legend of the Horned Rat.
It was an epic game, but they only had one line of dialogue per unit or event. So the amount of times you heard you were fighting ethereal troops, and you just heard, "Our weapons pass through it." Our men fear the enemy. You just got that one repeat and repeat and repeat. It was the worst.
I played a lot more of Dark Omen. I really liked that game. Man, we're just plugging the wrong game now. But
this is essentially the same game, isn't it?
it's basically if you don't have enough money to buy this game, just buy Dark Omen and you'll be fine.
At goodoldgames.com.
Wow. As it basically will cost you nothing.
Okay, I've got to replace old Melty Face with one of 3 new generals. I can have a guy with distinguishing scar, an arrogant
what's the
guy,
scar?
or a humble guy.
What kind of scar does the guy have?
I don't know, the picture doesn't... I can't see one, but there's a lot of reflections off his bald head. So it's either under his beard or on his top of his bald head.
Oh,
I
okay.
assume it's like a giant, crack up the middle of his bald head that kind of makes it look like an ass.
Oh, ass head.
Yeah.
Bam. Go with ass head. He
Ass
sounds
head
amazing.
it is.
Oh,
Can I
shit.
rename him?
To ass head, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm not building stuff. I needed to... Oh, fuck it. I got distracted.
Oh, maybe that's how we play this game. We just distract the other
the
guy
distracto.
enough so that they don't do anything.
Okay, Ben. So, fuck, marry, kill.
Oh,
you
shit.
have Balthazar Gelt,
Melty
Heinrich
face.
Kemmler,
Oh, God.
Helmut Muller, or whatever that guy was called.
Oh, man. Helmut Strasberg, or whatever his name was.
So,
Well, can you kill Himmler? I mean, he's already dead. How does that work? Kemmler. What did I say? That's what I said, Tom.
You said him.
We'll fix this in post, Tom. Don't worry. Just pretend it's not happening.
Okay, just say really deadpan, Heinrich Kemmler, and we can just
Heinrich
put that...
Kemmler. And
Okay,
and we'll
bam.
just... Every time I mess it up, we'll drop that in, and no one will notice.
Oh, can you give me some units to control?
Maybe. I think that's only in co-op. And anyway, I don't know if I can trust you.
What?
Just run my mans off the map.
Trustworthy Heinrich Kemmler.
Yeah.
Man, you can trust me. See, no,
I'll
that's more
never
of
let you down.
That's more of the KRELL
That's
voice.
the KRELL voice, isn't it?
I like to think that the way I picture the story is so Heinrich Kemmler, he needs like a bodyguard. This is when he's kind of he's first getting into the dark arts, and he's like, right, I need a goon to protect me.
Right.
And
Yeah, because he's just a frail old man. You know, he may be able to summon an army of the undead, but he's still going to take a sword to the face.
Yeah, exactly, which you really don't want. And so he's like, right, I want a bodyguard. Other necromancers, they're all about having having whites as they're like big tough fighters.
Yeah, they're like sort of ancient kings of barbarian times, buried with all their cool shit.
Yeah,
they're like the best undead.
They're all like kind of badass warriors. And so he kind of finds this tomb that he heard about this really good warrior, and he's like, pal, this is like the Mewtwo of whites.
Wow, sweet reference.
And really, really wants to capture him. and have him fighting for him. And so he like goes to this burial mound and he like does the magic ritual.
Yeah.
But like he has to give up like a bit of his soul to bring the white back.
Okay.
And so he does that, and there's some like creaking from inside the crypt, and then KRELL busts out, and he's like, "Man, it's me, KRELL!" And straight away, Heinrich Kemmeler's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh no!" He's like, "Come on, Heinrich, let's go fight the Empire!" And it's like, "Oh, KRELL, I hate you so much. You're such an asshole. Man, come on, Heinrich!" And he's just,
man, but he's soulbound to him now. Like,
yeah. And
it's like when
you've
bought a really expensive pair of like trainers or something, and you hate them, and they don't really fit right, and they really hurt. But you've spent like 200 quid on these fucking shoes, so
yeah, and
you're gonna
you
wear
have
them.
to wear them, and you hate every second of it. And like KRELL always has to be within like 20 feet of Heinrich Kemmeler or something.
Oh shit!
And so Heinrich Kemmeler goes to like a necromancer party, and they're all like sipping kind of like blood wine or whatever it is that necromancers drink.
Yeah.
And KRELL's just in the corner like, "Hey guys, check out my axe! It's me, KRELL!" And all the other necromancers are like, oh my god, this guy, he's so bad.
And Heinrich's just like keeping his head down, pretending he doesn't know who KRELL is.
He's just like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this."
Who brought this joker to the party?
And he's just the laughing stock of the necromancer world.
Shit, that's why he's such a loner.
Yeah, and that's how I picture their...
Oh yeah, we should point out this is Tom's version of his own made-up story. This is in no way official GW canon or anything.
No, that's the weird thing. Actually, all my views are official Games Workshop at this stage. They're not my own.
Wow.
This is real.
You're just corporate mouthpiece.
Yeah. Like I'm actually putting together the pilot for the Heinrich Kemmerer and KRELL show, which is going to be on Saturday morning TV.
Amazing. I'd watch that. Man, we haven't fought one of your battles yet. I feel like I'm just sticking my dick on the line every time, ready to be chopped off.
Sticking your dick on the line, on the train line.
On the train line. Yeah.
Well,
and you have not yet reciprocated.
Man.
Just every time, I'm risking my mortar and outrider greatsword penis.
Yeah, I don't want my dick getting cut off, because I'm really worried about that actually.
I'm worried about it now. Like, I wasn't before.
How can we make this more fun?
We could have a general off.
Well, Casper Van Hal, you didn't even have a general.
Do I not?
No.
Oh, Jesus, it's even more boring than I thought.
Just one guy, the sort of the paymaster's like, well, someone needs to be the general because I need to balance my books, and some guy just put his hand up. Right. And that's Conroy Kalb.
Conroy, you used to be a shift manager at the market, didn't you?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm used to organising a team of about 5 people.
Yeah, I designed a rota.
Wow. Yeah, he did the spreadsheet.
Cool. He's in charge now, then. Oh, I've gained a follower.
Oh, really?
An entertainer. And the Wand of Jet.
Ooh. Oh.
Flickering and glowing jade increased the winds of magic. Sweet.
Wand of Jet.
Yep, big jet black wand.
Is that the black version of the
the forbidden rod?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that's exactly what it is.
Is it a little bit bigger than the forbidden rod, Ben?
Yeah, I don't know. It just happens to be. I don't think that's really got anything to do with anything. But
well, no, because it's made of jet, so that's why that's why, right? Because the vampire counts, they didn't really have gods. They just were really into Nagash, weren't they?
Yeah, I think some of them did worship Nagash as a god.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, he basically is a god.
Like, he was really, really fucking good.
I like Nagash a lot. I think he's...
So, do you want to recount the history of who Nagash is, for those who don't know?
Well, I'll have to do the short version, because I've read, like, the novels about him and stuff. Like, there's a lot of backstory for Nagash.
I was hoping that you were just gonna have to like fudge it and make it up as you went along.
No, man, like I could literally talk for hours about the story of Nagash. So
Wow.
I'll save the viewers back home.
Settle in, guys, because the next 20 episodes is the history of Nagash by Ben.
Part 1.
Oh, no, fuck.
Prologue.
The pre-prologue.
Yeah, interlude. Yeah, the story of Nagash is made possible. I'd like to thank these people for introducing me to the story of Nagash.
Well, to know the story of Nagash, you really need to know the story of these 20 other characters first. Okay,
true.
While it's your turn, Ben, you got to tell us the story.
No, I will do it while it's your turn.
You have 45 seconds.
I will tell you the story when it's your turn, because literally 30 seconds is not long enough to like even think about what the hell I'm doing.
So Nagash was basically a big jazzy clown, wasn't he?
That's what the model released in the 90s looked like. Holy shit.
Adrian, can you put up a picture of the 1990s Nagash model? Because
we used to joke about him being like Bobo the Clown.
He is a big jazzy skeleton clown with he's got a really cool hat and really good shoulder pads. I wish I had that outfit.
Oh man, he's got all the shoulder pads.
And he was just so big as well. He had it all
crazy
going on.
And it never explained why he went from like just being a normal guy to being a giant guy.
If you were kind of like, doing lots of spells and gaining control of undead armies and things like that, and you have to read through a lot of dusty tomes, and you just come across this like little paragraph, which is really, really simple. Like, I don't know, smash 20 rats in a barrel and say this chant. And you get to go to be 25 feet tall. Would you do it? Bear in mind, you're already an undead creepy guy that probably doesn't have a lot of friends, so it's not going to be awkward at like parties and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, if you're already a crazed lunatic trying to take over the world with an army of the dead, then yeah, you definitely would go 20 foot tall. I'm feeling a lot of pressure here. I've got orcs on one flank, dwarves from the south, and you on the other.
Oh man, the migration.
Literally, I've got... Never fight a war on 3 fronts, people. That's that way madness lies.
Yeah?
Yeah, could you imagine Hitler in his bunker trying to fight on 3 fronts? Fight in Italy, fight in Normandy, and fight in the east in Russia. Not only that, but he's got a 60-second turn timer.
Wow. Oh man, that does sound tough.
Like all his generals barrel in at exactly midday. And they leave at 1 minute past 12, and he's got to like approve all the orders before
that does sound awful.
And any order that doesn't get approved, they just have to hold their position until the next day, where they can have another crack at it.
Oh, yeah. What a pain.
Yeah, I think things would have gone pretty badly. Even more badly than they already went.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not like things were going amazingly, were they?
No, and he had loads of time to think about what he was doing.
Man, don't upset the dwarves, because they remember a grudge.
They do, don't they?
You're at school with them, and you borrowed a pencil, and then you meet up as like old men. You're like 80 years old, and they'll be like really like passive aggressive all night. And you'll be like, dude, like, what's up? And he'll be like, back when we were 4 years old, I lent you a pencil and you never returned it. And yeah, it's just gonna suck.
Oh man, they're offering me peace.
What?
Thanks for telling me that story, Tom, because I've returned the pencil that my grandfather borrowed. And now they're cool again. They're like,
shit.
That's all we wanted.
We just want the pencil back. See ya.
See ya.
Man,
they were really nice guys, actually.
Ooh, war.
We should have just talked about it from the start. It's often the way in these kind of things, like in Marvel Civil War and Batman vs Superman. If they just sat down and talked about their problems,
a good chat,
I'm sure they could find, a really nice solution.
Shit, I don't want to.
No need for all these wars, Tom.
I'm friends with these guys. No war.
I know it's called Warhammer. We're not playing Talkhammer here, but maybe we should be playing Talkhammer.
Do you want a good game of Talkhammer?
Because I feel like I really need to talk to you, Tom, about how your creepy vampire lands upset my citizens.
They're being there's a lot of creeping around going on over here.
I'm getting stories of people getting eaten and
No.
just general bad times for everyone involved.
Those fucking halflings are fucking liars. Everything is fine over here.
Really?
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Really?
Yeah, I promise. It's all okay. Oh, I can text them. Not that it brings in much money at all, but...
Well, it's because you've burnt all their granaries and killed all their people. Who's going to...
Oh, there's nothing really to tax.
There's nothing to tax. You've just leveled them.
Can I do like an overweight halfling tax or something?
Tax on pie.
Yeah.
Tax on breakfasts. I think that's why they were uprising in the first place.
Oh, because
tax breakfast.
Banned breakfasts.
What, you limited them to one breakfast a day.
I know, it was probably like, okay, right guys, seriously. We're going down to a solid 9 meals a day. No more than, like, double figures on meals is too many, and there was rioting in the streets.
Yeah, man, they lost their shit over that.
And, yeah.
Is that how you got them back on side then? You sort of upped their meal count?
I was like, okay, fine, 10 meals. We'll stick with 10, and then they were happy with that. Try and name all 10 of those meals, Ben.
Okay, let's go for the halfling meals. So I'm going to start with breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we all know about the most important meal of the day, which is second breakfast.
Cool.
Followed by 11s.
11, yeah.
Followed by brunch.
Brunch.
Followed by lunch. Okay. Followed by afternoon tea.
Oh, man.
Followed by supper.
How badass are your
armies? Followed by dinner. Followed by...
Can we fight this?
Midnight snack? I guess that's number 9.
Ooh.
Oh, what happened? Where are all my reinforcements?
Bam.
I really don't understand what's happened here. Like, half my army's not turned up.
Oh, Ben. It's because I ambushed you. Heinrich Kemmler laid in wait, spooking around.
Like a sneaky son of a bitch. Well, I'll have none of that nonsense.
Yeah, well, fuck, that didn't work.
So if I can just retreat and re-attack, that makes ambushing a bit shit, doesn't
absolutely worthless.
Man, well played, though. You totally caught me out. I assumed Heinrich ran off, not lurking in the woods like a creepy old perv.
Yeah, I thought that was my only option at that stage. Fuck.
Wow. Sorry, man. That was well played. I feel like I shouldn't have been able to just retreat and re-attack. But I did. Oh, right. You know, you've got a necromancer who's like just walking around whispering, going, "I've heard vampires are great.
Yeah.
You know, blood's good too. You should try like drinking blood." And all my local people are going, "Yeah, vampires do sound pretty good.
Blood is pretty good."
Yeah. I just sent an Empire captain to go and like shut his filthy mouth.
Oh.
But I died in the process. I had a critical failure on the assassination attempt.
Oh shit! Wow.
So your necromancer, he can hold his own. An Imperial captain's just like, "Where are your travel papers?" Your guy just fucking stabs him.
Well, they're right here.
Yeah.
And just
bam!
Stabs him in the neck. Or maybe he's just got like one really big zombie that like kind of you know, looks like a village oaf, but he comes out and just like snaps the guy's neck and
shit, man. He's just called like, yeah, man. Is he like some kind of simple-minded giant who carries all his bags for him, like a stop door.
Stop door.
Stop the door.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, my Eben the Scarred, who's turned up, the butt-headed, and my Empire captain I recruited have the exact same portrait.
Oh.
I'm going to assume they're brothers.
Okay, sure.
One with a scar that makes his head look like a butt, and one without the scar.
Wow, that's how you tell them apart. Identical twins.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe their parents did put those lines on them?
Oh, what, they scarred him as a child so they could tell the difference? That's pretty grim, Tom. Maybe he grew up in Sylvania, land of the
does sound like the kind of practice that happens over in the vampire lands.
The thing about Sylvania, the vampire province of the Empire, is I know it's meant to sound like Transylvania, but in my head it just sounds like Sylvanian families. The old kids' toy. The little furry like, animals. The cutesy micro machines for girls, basically. And everyone else is hosting Festag.
Oh, Festag.
Happy God Day.
Happy bread party, everyone. I hope you all brought a loaf of bread to the bread party.
Oh yeah, who wouldn't bring bread to a bread party?
I don't know. I think some people would turn up without bread and just steal other people's.
Oh my god. I don't want those people at my bread party. Freeloaders.
They're jerks.
They are jerks. The reason I'm hosting a bread party is so that afterwards, when everyone's gone home, there'll just be loads of half-eaten bread left over. You know? The spoils of war. It's like when you have a house party and hopefully everyone brings booze and then you're left with just like shitloads of booze.
A lot of booze.
All in half-empty spirit bottles.
Ooh.
It's normally just the rum that's left, though, isn't it? Like, just the horrid rum that someone brought and regretted. Or they brought from the last house party they held and had the rum left over, and this rum just goes around everyone's houses, never being drunk.
I don't know, I quite like rum.
Really?
Even well, not like kind of...
The dark rum?
Yeah.
Oh, like salty sea dog.
Sweet dark rum. It'll put hairs on your chest. Though I've got a fairly hairy chest, so maybe I don't need to drink any more rum.
Oh. Failed to assassinate your necromonger.
Really?
Yeah, I tried.
I failed to assassinate you as well.
These guys are the worst.
Think we both of us are have hotels over in Vertbard,
right.
And both of us went to each other's rooms at the same time and burst in.
Oh man, it's just like the ring wraiths in Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah,
just stabbed a pillow, shitloads.
Yeah, exactly. And neither of us got our target. And because both of us were wearing disguises, we must have walked past each other and just not realised them.
Oh, just passed in the hallway. Shit.
Oh wait, maybe we're just staying in the same hotel, and yeah, it didn't work out.
Deliver thy message, lamb.
Oh, Ostermark. They want to talk to me today.
Oh.
They want military access.
What kind of sneaky, underhanded...
I don't really want to give them military access. Ooh. How about this? Oh. I offered them military access if we had a defensive alliance, but they turned that down.
Whoa, that's pretty serious business. That's like, the diplomatic equivalent of going on a first date and just trying to attempt full anal.
Just what?
You've really jumped in the deep end there.
Oh my god! Wow. Gee.
You got to warm up to these things. You got to start off with the non-aggression pact, Really?
And
then wait for your eyes to meet in that sort of tender moment and ask for a non-aggression agreement, and just take it from there. Take it real slow, move at their pace. And you might eventually get what you want. You might get that military access and defensive alliance.
Oh my god. Wow. And then whip out my forbidden rod.
Yeah, exactly.
God. Jesus, Ben. What the hell? And were you talking to Templehoff? What was going on there?
They were just telling me that they know about these jerks that live next to them.
Whoa.
They said our neighbours are...
They're the jerks.
Are they? They're the jerks.
You need to hear my side of the story. They're assholes.
What? Why? Why? What's so asshole about them? What have they been doing?
They've just been a thorn in my side, and they don't like me, so I don't like them. That's my main...
That sounds like all the more reason why I should like them.
No, they're not cool. They said really mean things about you behind your back.
What?
I wouldn't trust them if I was you.
What did they say about me?
They said that...
Those assholes.
That your metal mask is really, tarnished, and it's not very shiny.
Well, fuck them. They're not shiny either.
They're rotting skull faces.
Yeah. You tell them that they're jerks, all right?
Hey, Templehoff. You suck. You suck, Templehoff. Look at your stupid town. I don't take kindly to snitching.
Snitches get stitches.
Exactly.
Stitches when you dismember them, reanimate them as zombies, and stitch them back together again.
Yeah.
Those kind of stitches.
Yeah, it's kind of like real sort of Frankenstein-y stuff.
Although if you make a stitch together monster, is it a Heinrich?
Is it a
Heinrich's monster?
Oh, you might be right. I think that is the case because it's named after after the person.
Oh, then he'd have to spend the rest of his life correcting people. When they go, oh no, look, it's a Heinrich! And he'd be like, KRELL, tell him.
What? It's actually Heinrich's monster! A common misconception!
That's really why he has KRELL around.
just to correct people.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna waggle my forbidden rod at you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me a non-aggression pact first.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Man, see, I just keep going too heavy-handed with it.
I know, you just go right in there, man. We've literally not even, like, you know, come together on this battlefield yet, and you're already lubing up your rod.
Oh man, just rubbing it, charging it with power. So I've been using this rod quite a lot, so it doesn't hurt nearly as much as it once did.
Man, you barely even need, you know, any magical coating at all. It works straight out of the box. Is that what you're saying?
Oh shit. Yeah, basically.
Right then, Heinrich. I've had enough of your shit. Are you going to force me to charge up this hill and kick you out of Mootland for the hobbits? I'm Lord of Metal, Supreme Patriarch of the Colleges of Magic.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
I am motherfucking Heinrich Kammler. I think you should know who I am based on my amazing hat.
You are the only man foolish enough to wear such a hat.
How dare you? Says the man in the spiky metal mask.
Man, this mask is cool.
I don't think it is cool, Ben. I think... Ooh. Did you hear that?
What? No.
Heinrich Kammler just went... Woo!
We're pretty similar, actually. Both got our swords, both got our sticks, both got capes.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're just the raggedy version.
How dare you?
You're like old hobo wizard.
Old hobo wizard. Yeah, but you must be really ugly because you have to cover your face.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, God.
The shame.
Okay, right.
Okay,
so...
look. Yeah, you go first. That's a classic rule in negotiations. Never go first.
Okay, right. I think you need to fuck off. my army, you know, I reckon we've got you. You're on the ropes.
No way,
man. You don't know
man.
how weak our nation actually is.
I've got another army coming down from Telebackland. Like, I've just signed them up. They're all in for rescuing the hobbits.
Oh, shit.
You know, think of how many skellybobs and zombies you had to raise after the last battle.
Ugh.
How many hours did you have to spend stitching those corpses back together?
Yeah, you are not wrong. Although, I can always raise more.
Whoa!
Check that out.
I laugh at your
shit.
Fucking zombies.
Oh fuck. And you still got bows, don't you?
Yeah. You forgot about bow range and my mighty magical powers.
Okay, they're pretty spooky. I can do magic as well. So how are we gonna work this out?
Okay,
because,
well look, these wars have cost us both dearly, and neither of us have gained anything at all out of it.
Yeah.
This is definitely bad times for everyone. So, but I have promised the Empire to rescue the hobbits.
Right. Okay.
So I can't leave here without hobbit freedom and a vampire's head on a spike.
Well, like if I just give the moot back to you, which to be honest, it is a pain in my ass at the moment. All the other vampires are going to laugh at me. Already they make fun of me because of KRELL, and I cannot deal with other vampires having another reason to make fun of old Heinrich Kammler here. Like I'll
so
let you
we
have
can cut some kind of deal.
I'll let you have the moot back, but you need to give me like, I don't know, $10,000 and an extra $5,000 a turn after that.
That's insane. You're a crazy old hobo wizard.
No, you're not going for that.
No. I tell you what. You give me the moot. You release the hobbits.
Oh, the hobbits.
And in return, I will help you.
Help me. Help me how? What are you going to do?
Well, you said those other vampires are making fun of you. Maybe we can
Okay,
both
if you
come
go
out
and-
winners here.
If you go and smash some other vampires, then I'll give you the moot back, and then we can have peace in our time. How does that sound?
Which other
you kill
vampires?
So there's only one other group of vampires, the Templehof dudes. If you kill them, then let me take that territory. I'll let you have the moot, and then we can be at peace. Yeah,
Sounds like
you reckon we can...
we'll both gain territory, and we'll both stop just meat grinding people into each other.
Okay. I think that's probably fair.
Okay, I think we can probably agree on that.
Do you want to have a little fight between Heinrich Kemmler and Bud Sargelt?
Seal the deal with a little tussle.
Because we can't really handshake. So if we just kind of like clash swords a bit.
Foot
Oh
shake.
shit! You see that fucking kick to your chest?
Yeah, he's pretty,
What the hell?
pretty spry for an old guy, isn't he?
Man, bam! He's not using his sword very much.
No, it's just all about the feet. You can't use magic in a wizard war. That's cheating.
What? You only say that because you don't know any magic.
I know loads of magic. I know
Wow,
this spell. I'm master of metal. There you
What's
go.
that do?
It gives me +8 leadership, +15 armor.
Oh Jesus!
It's like turned my cloak into.
Oh.
Whoa! Yeah, have some
What
of
the
that.
hell?
Told you
All
you
right,
would.
fuck.
Tramp.
Okay.
Get
Jesus.
out of here, Heinrich, before
I'm an old man.
I put you back down on your ass again.
Where's KRELL? All right,
better
you
not-
get out of here.
You better not betray me, Heinrich. 'Cause
Whoa.
otherwise I'll put you back down.
Fuck, man. Jesus. Heinrich's not doing the business in a fight. Okay, right. You fuck off. Go and kill some vampires. You can take their heads back to the Empire and make it look like you liberated this place and you weren't actually making pacts with, foul undeads. And then once I get the vampire territories, you can have the moot.
Okay,
Are we
sounds
in
like
agreement?
I'm getting the shittier end of this deal.
But I don't have an orc army rampaging through my territory at the moment. I think you need to get your armies back over to your
This is true. Okay,
your place
for the
pretty
halflings,
soon.
I'll agree.
For the halflings.
For the halflings.
Okay, I need to go and hide for a bit because and where's KRELL? God damn it!
KRELL's meant to be fighting those trials of combat for you.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like what? I'm an old man, Ben. No, you know my feelings on my favourite kind of warfare is shit people with guns versus excellent soldiers with swords.
Yeah, but you always like to be the shooters. You don't want to be the elite.
Yeah.
The elite.
There's
swords
something about
guys.
that, like that kind of like I don't know thing that levels the playing field.
Yeah, it does seem a bit
just
unfair. Where you spend literally a lifetime honing your skills as an ancient warrior, studying the arts and
becoming
being this sort of spiritual connection through mind and body. And it's taken a lifetime, or generations of knowledge passed down, and a lifetime of commitment to achieve this sort of pinnacle of human martial arts.
yeah.
And just gunned down by a chump who was taught a week ago how to fire a gun.
Yeah, can barely use it, and comes and blasts you. Yeah, big fan of that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what you want to be. You want to be the chump who's just like, how's this? Oh, I got him. Sweet.
I think I just feel like I could probably do that kind of war.
Right.
Like me personally, like right now, like
Right, if you had to go to
not that
war,
I'm-
you feel like you could shoot an unarmed man.
Well, no, he'd have a sword.
Right.
But I think I'd probably get a shot, maybe two off before I had to just run, just super duper run. Because if he gets in close,
You're the deadest.
I'm fucked. I'm just running off.
Yeah, like a real bunch of jerks.
Man, you going to war with the those vampires
Oh, yeah.
has really done wonders for my relationship with them. They are super happy with me now.
You don't want. Oh yeah. So quickly So how did Heinrich deal with that when the Templehof guys turned up and said, "Oh hey Heinrich, long time no see. How you doing?"
Well, they haven't actually approached me yet. But they
Okay,
are...
but let's assume they do. They turn up and they're like, "Oh, I was just in the neighbourhood. Are you still at war with the humans too?"
basically, like, they'll have come into my like big wizard's tower kind of thing, and he'll start groveling, and like when he's at the height of his kind of like like simpering, just the door is gonna like slam shut. And KRELL will have been hiding behind the door the whole time and be like, oh, Templar, you came to the wrong place.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Oh, man, they'll soon regret.
Yeah.
Fill the moat with the corpses of your comrades. Trample on their broken carcasses to reach the ramparts. Break down the walls with the weight of the dead.
Wow, which cheerful soul uttered those words?
Arbel, the undefeated, at the Siege of Prague.
Wow.
Oh man, you really have to put like all your eggs in one basket with a name like Arbel,
I know.
the undefeated.
Well, he literally was. His special rule in the game was if he ever broke from combat, he instantly turned into a Chaos Spawn.
Oh shit.
So he literally was. If he was ever defeated, he was just blam, you'd give your spawn meat now.
Fuck.
I really liked him. He was cool.
Oh man, what a guy.
I think he picked that name, and Korn was like, right, cocky, you cocky shit. You got to live up to that now.
Fuck. Oh man, I bet that he came up with that name while he's really drunk as well. Like, yeah mate, I'm gonna be called fucking Arbel the Undefeated. I've never fucking lost a battle, so it's gonna be wicked now, wicked. And didn't really think about, the Chaos Gods are actually assholes.
They're just a complete bunch of jerks.
They're gonna fuck you. Fuck you in the ass because of your silly name.
They did give him a massive flesh hound to ride on as well, though. So, they give and they take.
That's the Chaos Gods. That is their way. Actually, fuck. How do I get KRELL? What do I have to do to unlock a white?
You need like a high-end barracks, I think.
The Lodestone of Darkness.
Wow.
Which allows me to have a white. And I'll finally have KRELL. Man, I should have beelined for that from the start.
Yeah, we've been missing out. We're missing out on some hardcore KRELL action.
Although it does mean that I'll be doing... No, I mean, KRELL will be appearing in chat a lot more if I do have a Wraith.
It's true.
It's not me doing that voice. It's just KRELL is actually here.
Yeah, just waiting for an excuse.
Hangs out. Oh man, where is KRELL at the moment? Quest issued. Have a White King embedded in...
The quest for
Heinrich
KRELL.
Himmler's army.
Search for KRELL.
The quest for KRELL has begun. Man, it's me, KRELL.
You better find me. What's he gonna give them?
Find me, Heinrich. It gives me the Chaos Blade or the whatever.
Oh, the Chaos Tombblade. I wonder if that's
it.
where he got it from, because it's Chaos Tombblade, and he is a Chaos Warrior who he found in a tomb.
That is correct.
So
I'd imagine.
Did he find the blade, and then like KRELL popped out of a sarcophagus, kind of like a trap?
Yeah. Man, it's me, KRELL.
You fell for my bait, and now I'll destroy you.
Wow, your KRELL voice sounds a bit more like Mr. Bean KRELL.
Well, that's what you were doing. Ah, but the truth is like an expensive whore, Jarek. She comes in many dresses, and oh, the loading screen's gone. I'll never know how that quote ended.
And bends for coin or something like that. With Warriors of Chaos.
Oh yeah, I've got a Chaos Sorcerer wandering my land. He's like being like a Jehovah's Witness. He's just kind of going from place to place.
Like door to door.
Door to door, going, have you let the light of chaos into your life?
It is really good. You may have heard the bad press about mutations and stuff, but that is just...
You think of all the things you could do with an extra arm, you know? It's not all face tentacles.
Okay, so you get to choose a chaos mutation.
Right.
What are you going to go for?
Extra arm is a good one.
Extra arm is classic. Because you can kind of like hide it. Oh my god, hero recruited in the castle of Drakenhof, a White King. Fuck!
Ah, amazing!
It's me, KRELL!
Did you just get him for free? You didn't have to build the building?
Yeah, he just fucking appeared.
Oh.
Hey, you're heading straight over here. Heinrich Himmler. Everything's come up, Tom.
You're so happy about it.
Fuck, it's so good. You can't appreciate, Ben. You just can't appreciate it.
Calm down, Tom. It's okay. KRELL's here. He's gonna help you out.
Fuck, where's KRELL?
Where's KRELL?
Where's KRELL? Oh, KRELL. Man, it's a sad day for Heinrich Kammler.
But a good day for KRELL!
It's me! Oh, ooh, and he's got the trait Ghoul Whisperer.
Oh,
Amazing.
sounds saucy.
Shit. Okay, so I like the extra arm mutation.
Yeah.
I think.
What would be your choice?
So, I don't know. An extra arm, I feel like,
Bug eyes?
is only a good thing. You only benefit from
Yeah,
that.
I mean, to be honest, it's quite a rare mutation as well. Normally you'll get a tentacle instead of an extra arm.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're rolling the double 6 to get the extra arm. Unlike
See,
mutation
I've always
2.
been quite a big fan of like the big crab claw.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think that
You've
does
been playing
fuck
too much
over your
Blood Bowl.
day-to-day
I think
life.
that's why. Because the crab
Oh,
claw is
man.
amazing in Blood Bowl.
Yeah. Having claws, fucking perfect. Although claws can just be like, you know, big talons, but they're a bit too boring. If I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a mutant, I want it to be really.
You want to be some kind of like crazy Zoidberg.
Yeah. I want it to be really mutanty.
Yeah, go big
Not
or
something.
go home.
Yeah, like I don't know, scales or something. That's too boring. Although maybe scales would be okay. Okay, so what mutation would you least like to have of all the chaos mutations that you can get?
Oh man, like any of the Nurgle ones totally suck, don't they?
They're generally not
You know, just
that
cloud
good.
of flies or petulant stench.
Oh shit!
You know,
Yeah.
as a nerd, I feel like I have to fight hard enough against those kind of problems.
Wow. Oh Ben, that is a fight you are losing, friend.
Oh.
I feel like it needs to be said. We are like 4 rooms apart right now recording this, and holy shit, the flies and the stench are like just bleeding into the room.
Well, that's good though, man. I mean, that makes me feel good about the fact that we're still friends, despite the overwhelming stench.
Yeah,
You know, I must be a great bloke for people to put up with that kind of shit.
It's nothing to do with we work together at all, and fucking Timo. I fucking hate enemy agents. I'm getting pissed off with these agents. Dog shit. I can't even afford to assassinate them.
Shit.
Oh wait, no, I can't. Oh, KRELL, your first job, assassinate someone.
Oh
Boom.
man, don't come home without someone's head.
Assassination failure. Oh, KRELL, you fucked up.
Who are you trying to kill?
A chaos warrior that is demoralizing my army. He's just smack talking Heinrich
Just going,
Kammler.
You're gonna lose.
Basically.
What an asshole. What's he called?
He is called Egrim Slave Maker.
Wow. I don't feel like he's going to get very far with the whole conversion either.
No, unless he's like, look guys, I promise you, slaves, really, really good. And you know who makes really good slaves? Good old Egrim Slave Maker here. I'm going to make you a lot of slaves. Like,
That sounds pretty
make
good.
slaves
actually.
for us.
He's going to, leave out the fact that you're the one going to be made into the slaves.
Oh shit, no, I don't want that at all.
Tell you that one later.
I reckon slavery is quite a blurry line in the Vampire Kingdom. Because you're kind of enslaving people. But
Well,
like their
raising them back
bodies-
as skelebobs is a kind of enslavement, isn't it? You're bent to your
Yeah,
own will.
although I think the fine print is kind of weird there because they are dead, so they're not really doing anything else.
They haven't got anything better to do. Well, just
yeah.
leave me in the ground, to be honest. I'm happy.
But
Don't-
what happens,
Don't make me fight your battles for you.
you know, let's say, I think being an undead person, now bear with me, it's a bit like donating organs. You know, if you can volunteer, like, you know, you have the, yeah, sure, I'll be a zombie. I'll fucking carry books around for you or go to the shops.
Right. It's not
don't
that
know.
different from being an organ donor.
Because
Yes. You're not using them.
Exactly. So why not let someone else benefit from your dead body?
Good
So I think
point.
organ donating is really good.
It
And
is.
so in
yeah.
theory,
Some people are
donating-
picky about it, though, aren't they? Like, some people are like, yeah, I'll donate my organs, but you can't have my eyes. Or something
That
like that. You know, they have, like,
is a weird one. Because, imagine.
they've got lines in the sand. They will not cross.
Is there any bit of your body you wouldn't donate?
Only the obvious bit that I don't think anyone else could handle.
Summon the Elector Council.
Oh,
You know.
your pernus. Don't worry. I think even if someone was like, you're going to die if you don't get a penis transplant, they'd just look at yours and be like, well, is there not anything else? Like,
what about a cocktail sausage?
I'll take a cocktail sausage. Or like, is there not like a loose flap of skin somewhere? You just give me a nub. Just anything.
Wow.
Just smooth over the whole area. I'll be Action Man. rather than
that.
The little Ben bits. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So that, I guess.
Okay. Not donate your penis. Okay.
No, they can have it. You know that. I think that'll be my parting gift to the world. You're welcome.
I've used it well, and now it is your turn
to carry. It's like a Valyrian steel sword in. Game of
it's going to be handed down through the generations. Just slowly getting leatherier and leatherier.
Oh God. Use it well, son.
Oh fuck! Because it's not going to stay pristine, is it?
No, it's going to get chafed.
Oh, chafed. Fuck, and I've just been gunning for trying to get him to get assassinate skills. I haven't just been beefing up his sword abilities, which I really should be doing. But he's making stuff cheaper as well, so that'll help. Because KRELL is really good at haggling. He goes into the sword merchant.
Oh, I think he just makes the other person give up, doesn't he? He just keeps haggling.
Talking.
Just keeps
he
talking.
Just annoys them.
Ah, we can do better than that. And then eventually they're just like, oh.
I'll give you $5.
Oh God. Okay, KRELL, will you fuck off if we agree that?
$4.
Fine. Just get out.
Just go fuck yourself, KRELL. Just get the fuck out of here. the voice when you click on the White King is not the KRELL voice.
Oh. What? They've got it wrong.
He's like,
they'll fix that in the patch.
Yeah. I think they probably didn't read the fan fiction for KRELL that I'd written.
Right. Shocking.
It's about 80,000 pages long.
Right.
And it's really great stuff.
Oh.
Right. What is give me the speech that your general is giving to his men right now.
Good luck.
You're gonna need it.
Yep.
Hey, come on, come up with a heroic last stand speech.
Okay.
And zoom in on your guy, because I'm not going to do anything tricksy. I'm just going to walk towards you. I won't actually engage anyone. So you've got to inspire your men. These guys, they've been fighting hard for the Empire for a long time.
Okay, men. You may have already faced the northern foes, but these men, they're exhausted. They've just finished raping all your wives.
Fuck.
So fight now. Fight for vengeance. Fight for victory. I believe in you.
kind of ran out of steam at the end.
Yeah.
And I think the rape line was a really bit. Is that going to inspire them? Maybe it'll make them angry.
I think, well, it's got two things. It makes them angry, it makes them want to get vengeance, and it also makes them feel like, you know, even though they got beat before, they can win this time. Because we're rested, and they are not rested.
Oh.
They've been busy. I think those silver chevrons make a big difference though, because I shot them quite a lot and they didn't break like they normally do. I must get some kind of leadership buff.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Okay, it's what the trolls say. Like giving those guys orders must just be just such a nightmare.
Yeah, I think the orders basically just consist of go over there. I think.
Just point, and you like mimic kind of like smashing, and then like smile and like pretend to eat because troll. Maybe they'd get that. So was he a good commander, or was he like a fool?
No, well, I expect him up to be a like a governor. He makes happiness and like lowers corruption. He was meant to just sit there and not really fight. But then this huge northern invasion came and he was forced into battle. He's never fought in a battle before.
Oh.
So he was probably one of those generals who's like all about pomp and ceremony.
amazing!
He marched his men up the hill and he marched them down again. He made sure they all had shiny brass buttons and not a feather in their hat was out of place.
Oh yeah, like men would receive like a whipping if they had like a button missing from their jacket or anything like that.
Exactly. So he had basically just lined up a bunch of toy soldiers, and they were not ready for trolls.
Yeah,
I always think he's way cooler in my mind than Abaddon, the 40k equivalent.
Oh.
Because he's had 13 Black Crusades, Abaddon, and not once since he conquered the Empire. Like you'd think the Chaos Gods would just be like, you've had enough goes.
Yeah, you fucked up, kid.
Yeah.
Now you're a spawn.
Yeah, that's what I'd do if I was in charge of spawning people.
Yeah, but who else are they going to bet on? Like, they don't have any other real good options, do they?
Is he really the best they've got, though?
Archon. He's got like
a
magic
I was talking
sword.
about Abaddon.
Oh, Abaddon. Well, he's got a magic sword, and he's got a big claw. He's got the claw of Horus, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's never pulled it off. You know, he's had a lot of cracks, and he's never.
Yeah.
You know, I think success speaks for itself, or lack of it, rather.
Yeah. No, I'd agree. Like, if you had someone, if you had sent me to go to the shops. And I'd failed 13 times.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't ask me to go to the shops again.
No.
Like, first time I lost all your money.
Yeah.
Next time
you came back, you went, I got really
stuff.
close. I went to a different shop and got you the wrong things, but
I
tried.
You wanted, like, bread and butter and milk and stuff, and I came back with, you know, like 20 toothbrushes. You'd be like, I guess they're useful, but, like, for fuck's sake, it's not what I wanted, Tom.
Yeah.
And so yeah, why would you keep backing Abaddon? Fuck that guy, he's the worst.
Yeah. Whereas Archeon got pretty damn close, didn't he?
Yeah, he did pretty good. It's hard to know like geographically where he hit. Did they actually hit Altdorf?
I don't know. They definitely leveled Middenheim. That got got destroyed. So I think it got like over halfway.
Oh shit!
Which is a hell of a lot closer than Abaddon's ever got. Although this is probably
so
super boring conversation for anyone not familiar with Warhammer backgrounds.
Warhammer. The intricate nuance of Warhammer history.
Commit, minions, commit.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. In which case, it is your burden to come up with a new topic of conversation.
More interesting topic. I don't know.
Perfect.
Sorry.
You nailed it, son.
Yeah.
You fucking nailed it.
So you're a chaos. You decide you're going to be chaos. Humanity's doomed. You're going to join these cool guys. The wizard knocked at your door and read you from the good book, and you said,
"Yeah,
sign me up." Which god are you going to go for?
Am I allowed to go undivided or undecided?
You can.
Because I kind of would like to, you know, be able to kind of get a guest pass. Maybe you don't get into all the secret areas at each of like the different clubs, but you can kind of hang out. You can see a bit of everything.
Yeah. Okay. You can go undecided for like a limited time.
Right.
You know, you've got like the clock is ticking.
To be honest, I think it's probably going to be Slanesh.
Yeah.
Simply because I think I'd be more about the decadence, and
yeah, I should have seen
that kind
coming,
of thing.
really, I suppose, shouldn't
I? Because Khorne is just going to be too aggro. I think like you go to a gym where everyone's taking steroids, and that's basically like going to a Khorne party. Like everyone's just like really pumped, and yeah, let's get some fucking skulls, yeah. And like, Jesus Christ, these guys just sound like a pain in the ass.
I know, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just the wrong gaming clubs I've been going to, but all the people who played Khorne were not my people.
No. So what Ben's saying is, if you've got a Khorne army,
I don't like you.
Go fuck yourself, pal. Jesus.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying like the ones I've met.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not making any generalizations. Just stating a fact.
Yeah, it's never really into Khorne.
No.
They're always a bit too bland.
And Nurgle is grim, isn't it? You don't want to be stinky man.
I like Nurgle if you're like making a Warhammer army. It's cool.
Yeah, Nurgle.
But I don't think I'd want to be a Nurgle man. I think that would I think that would suck. Because you're like, I don't know, your dick falls off just randomly.
And you grow a horn out of your forehead. And
yeah. Like all that stuff.
all that bad shit.
So it would have to be Slanesh or Zeech.
Yeah, I always liked Zeech. I thought in the background they were cool.
Yeah, I think it's quite like a fun one.
Yeah, a bit random though. I suppose that's like the RNG choice, isn't it? Take your gambles.
Yeah,
like,
that is the issue there. That, fuck, one day you've just got like a fish for an arm, and Zeech is like, "Bam, you're welcome."
yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, fuck me! I didn't want this at all.
Yeah.
This is the worst."
You can't say that because then he'll do something even worse. You know, you can't be ungrateful.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm perverse enough for Slanesh though. I think I'd get kicked out.
No.
Yeah.
Really, you're too
straight-laced.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh shit! They're like, "Come on, Ben, come and join the kind of like weird Slanesh swingers party," and you're like, "Oh no, I think we're just gonna go home early tonight."
Yeah, I just want an early night, guys.
Downton Abbey's on, and we can't miss this. The vicar has just woken up from his war coma or something.
Wow.
I don't know.
Is that what happens in Downton Abbey?
I have no idea. I've never seen the show. I think it's set during World War One.
Okay.
And there's
definitely like a lot of like suits and stuff like that.
And KRELL's upgraded as well. What's KRELL going to get up to?
What's KRELL spec'd out for?
He's like half and half. He's half and half. His mum's a witch, his dad's a muggle. Fuck, it's like the only Harry Potter line I know.
Man,
I love it.
How like, you know how
Apart from Harry Potter.
How can the wizards like have such little idea about like the real world? Have you ever wondered that? Because one of the wizards' dad is like so confused about Muggle inventions. He's like, what's a rubber duck? What's it do? What's the point of it? And like none of them are sat in Hogwarts playing with their Game Boys.
It's very true. That's something that always like kind of bothered me. Actually, do you want my Harry Potter rant?
Sure,
right.
I would love to hear your Harry Potter.
So one of the things that bugs me most about Harry Potter is the level of technology that's involved.
It's pretty arbitrary what they think is okay to use and what's not okay. You know, it's like they're kind of like the Amish. They were like 1900 is all good, everything else, no thanks.
Yeah, then they basically just gave up. But at times they do use technology.
Yeah,
like
they sometimes use a radio or a car or something.
For sure. And so Hagrid, someone who's magical, he uses a crossbow. He has a human weapon. Like that isn't a magic wizard's crossbow. This is a regular crossbow.
Yeah.
So what's the stop? Voldemort having a fucking gun.
Yeah.
Because you turn up to a wizard's duel and they're like, stupefy! Or
well, why not make a gun wand? Like a gun that's got like a phoenix feather in it or a dragon's tooth or whatever.
Exactly, because you could make some magic bullets that I imagine are very fucking good.
Yeah, man.
Like enchant bullets that they don't miss, for example.
Like holy shit.
And you just spray your Uzi into the air and bam.
And why did none of them have little,
on the
Wii remote, you've got that little bit of thing that goes around your wrist so that you don't throw it into your telly by mistake.
Oh, yeah, you're like Nintendo Wii remote.
Yeah, but it's got the strap around the wrist.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't fling it. Put those on wands.
Yeah.
You know, if someone's gonna,
because
so then you don't get Expelliarmus.
Everyone does the fucking super disarm maneuver.
It's the first thing they go for. It's like it's the first thing they teach to the kids at school.
Yeah. Which
like proper noob.
Yeah, and they still use that ability right up until like top tier magicians, or top tier wizards are still busting out that same trick. So it's always relevant, and a little strap around the wrist.
You could say the same about lightsabers as well, I think. Although no one ever drops their lightsaber in Star Wars, really, do they?
True to it. Yeah, it doesn't happen nearly as much.
They get their hand cut off much more often. You probably want to go for some kind of like shielded wrist guards as a Jedi.
Yeah. Laser wrist guards. That would make sense. Oh, they've got the Pegasus guy.
Oh, it's that guy.
Man, well, fucking giant bat monsters are going to go and deal with him. I reckon.
Yeah, he's only got like the tiniest slither of health. Let's watch.
Wow, he instant. Oh
my god.
Fuck.
He's pretty good.
He is murdering them.
It really is. Jesus. Oh, well, that's how you deal with these guys, apparently. Oh, no, down he goes.
Yeah, good.
Oh, man. That looked brutal. Come on, KRELL. In you go. You're a hero.
It's KRELL climbing the walls.
He's charging the gate.
Is he? Can he damage the gate?
We'll find out. He's got the mighty axe of KRELL. Maybe a slither of it
one of my
will...
towers.
Blam! There he goes. Okay, he's doing like, he's doing about 1 or 2% damage per hit. You'll get there.
Okay.
He's just a knocking on the door.
Knock, knock, knocking on the Empire's door. I hope KRELL is doing us proud.
So, knocking on the door at any rate. 16%.
7-8%. Well. So Heinrich Kemmler, he's giving you a chance. He's like, alright KRELL, sure, you're good, you can smash down the door. Now fuck off, we've got a battering ram.
Well, KRELL loosened it for you.
Yeah, it was all me! The battering ram just finished it off!
Yeah.
Sure it did, KRELL. Sure it did. You're a real hero of the Empire.
That battering ram is jammed up against some skeletons. You have to move them out of the way a bit.
Ugh.
Feeling stuck.
Fuck.
It's the problem with skeletons, man. They don't have their own initiative. They just
Yeah,
do what they're told. You told me to stand here. I'm standing here.
That must get so frustrating.
Follow me, Heinrich.
Fuck you, KRELL.
It's this
Fuck
way.
you. I hate you, KRELL.
Wow, he's kicked down a tent.
What?
He's in his way, all right?
There you
Oh, I found the town notice board. I wasn't even close enough
Ooh.
to read it. I assume that's
What's
where
it say?
the roleplay adventurers
Survive.
meet at the start of their quest to like look
Oh
for
shit.
work. Have you ever played Warhammer Fantasy roleplay?
Yeah, where you have to go and go to the board, and then you go and get stabbed by a goblin.
Yeah, the thing I loved about that system, it was so unforgiving. It's not like sort of Dungeons and Dragons where you plow through thousands of enemies. Like, you play as a rat catcher or a thief who decides to give up his terrible job and go on an adventure. But man, just like a random thug in the street hits you once and will murder you if you're not careful. Like
Yeah.
the critical injury chart where you know if you lose a couple of wounds and you have to roll on this chart, it's stuff like the blow smashes through your collarbone, slithers of bone shatter off, sever an artery.
That was really good.
And if you don't receive medical attention in D3 turns, you will bleed to death.
Oh man, bam! Look, I did a war.
Tom, you fought a battle.
I'm the greatest.
You have got minus 38 happiness in this province, and your army is garrisoned there, which is a bit troubling.
Shut up.
Are you going to be all right?
It's fine. Minus 38 happiness. Fuck, that's a lot of unhappiness.
Yeah, I mean 10 of that is going to go next turn. You know, for newly conquered province.
Oh yeah, look, because look, it's already dropped down. Hey, wait, what are you doing?
Well, I thought it wasn't high enough. I'm coming here to like help the people be happy.
What
again.
the fuck? It's the Ben's sudden but inevitable betrayal.
This is not an invasion or a breach of our agreement.
I feel like you are getting very close to breach of agreements here.
Well, there was nothing in the agreements about heroes. You've had a hero in my territory for the last like 4 or 5 turns.
He was exploring. This is a fucking invasion. You've moved this fucking brightly coloured dancing band in here.
That's what they are. They're a travelling band. That's their cover.
Oh, I hate them. I hate this band. I hate it.
What's wrong?
Fuck, this is really making the place unhappy.
No, it's cheering them up. It's cheering them up. It's a travelling minstrel show.
Like, really fucking unhappy. Oh god, no, this is
just what they need.
This is really bad.
Deploying the hero ball took most of my turn.
Fuck. This is hell, then. I'm in hell.
Well, they say hell is other people. Are these the other people they were referring to?
Yeah.
The travelling minstrel show of 2 warrior priests, a captain, a witch hunter, and a mage. Oh, that's the D&D party that have come.
Oh shit! The D&D party's rolled into the vampire-controlled town. Shit! This session literally writes itself.
Yeah. My God, I think you are the villain of a D&D quest.
Oh fuck! Oh man.
Heinrich Kemmler's invaded Wissenland, and the brave adventurous team must cleanse the foul vampiric taint.
Yeah. Oh no! You get away from my taint.
What? I am betrayed!
You sent the marching band in.
You betrayed me, Tom. You betrayed our alliance.
You sent the fucking party troop into my territory. You went to that notice board, and as you were walking past, you put a little note up there saying...
Adventurers wanted!
Adventurers wanted. Meet at the Black Stag Inn for great loot and treasure. Your quest: go and defeat the evil necromancer Heinrich Kemmler and his dark Vite, KRELL. They're assholes. See you next time, mortal.
Catch you later, KRELL.
Man, see you later, Ben. See you later, Tom.
See you later, KRELL.
Bye.